Good evening, this is John Kielec. I'm the DailyNetPay private trade share admin, Forex and crypto or Bitcoin trader. And I am going to do the summarization of all the trades done for the week from Monday, March 25th till March 29th, which is Friday, which is today. So we got a lot of exciting news. I'm going to show you some new record-breaking trades. The entire week has been very, very spectacular and very profitable. Okay, so I am going to get into I'm going to show you the trades that I have done, what we have been or I've been following. Okay, I'm going to use investing.com to show you the trades that I've been following. You guys, I use a couple of different sources, and we have several brokers. Okay, so I mostly do the British pound against other currencies, and these are the four currencies that I mostly trade. All right, so British pound against New Zealand. All right, so you can see starting Monday, you have in yellow these trades, and we've been, when you see this, and the blue one, that's profit, but that's not necessarily means that I took that trade, but the signal was there. I mostly traded the tops or bottoms, where you see these, Bollinger Band at the very top, but not each trade that it hits top or the bottom of the Bollinger Band I trade. There's other things to taken into consideration, like trend, which way is the market going, what is happening globally, any major reports. That also plays very important role. Also, like moving average is the trend. Which way is the trend? Is it above the moving average or below? So these are the signals, and this is what I go by. Another one, GBP, British pound against US dollar. Okay, we have traded quite a bit of that during this week, and you can see we have got a lot of different signals, a lot of great trades in here that we went to the top, went to the bottom, and you can see the arrows. The arrows mean that we entered the trade. Okay, like over here, it just came down, and all of a sudden there was a reversal. The trend was kind of in the channel right there. Then we went up, and then the channel kind of got wider, and it broke down, and then it came down here, and we took it for prices up a bit, and then we made a little bit of money here. And when we got to the center of the Bollinger Band, we exited. Then we came in here. That trade was not taken, but we went from the top and went down. All right, so that was British pound against USD. Another one, British pound against Japanese yen. We got lots of good signals in there too. We didn't trade that much. I think there was about 4 or 5 trades that we have done in here. Following, yeah, we got a couple trades in here that were for prices up. Hit the bottom. It was kind of uptrend, so we followed the trend, went up. But over here, the trend kind of right there, it was moving down. But we still took another trade for a little bit of profit, and that was it for that. Like I say, we didn't trade that much, okay? We trade a lot of it, USD against Canadian dollar, okay? The market, the prices with Canadian dollar, and first they were going up, then got into some kind of channel, but this channel, it did produce a lot of signals, ups and downs, and mostly I took a lot of up when we reached the resistance, then all of a sudden came back and I took it short for prices down. And over here where you see these two green, these USD Canadian dollar, we have actually open trades left for the weekend, and you're going to hear about that. But you know, over here there was a little bit of a big loss we took as the market was just unexpected with UK, you know, they BitMEX there, what they're doing. The market is very, very volatile, and even though you know, we hit their support here and went for prices up, and all of a sudden the market just took a big dive. But we have open trades in here. I'm very sure Monday morning we got it right at the bottom, and it's been going up and down, but I'm very sure we are going to take profits somewhere around here, which should be around well over $1,000 if it's going to hit Monday or Tuesday, but I know it's going to get back up there. Okay, so that's now we're going to go to Owenda. You're going to see the actual trades that we have taken. Okay, so you can see that the trades were over here, the trades were over here. There was some profits in here. Like, there wasn't that many trades in here, but you know, some of these trades within, we came down, you could have exit, entered and out, enter and out, enter and out. And you know, I didn't go for any longs in here. I was kind of going with the resistance when the Bollinger hit up there, and just, you know, following some of the resistance, then went short. So that was New Zealand dollar. Okay, British pound against USD. We actually had quite a bit of trades in here. And there was one loss trade in here. You can see where the arrows, that's where we entered the market. Okay, and you know, once again, I was going with top of the Bollinger Band, top of the resistance, and following the channel, but the channel was kind of a little bit on an uptrend. But anyways, these trades became very profitable until we got over here and we got the bottom. I got a signal for going down, okay, the signal was good, but it came all the way down here. What I did over here, I went for prices up, okay, I went long, and we got stopped out with a loss of $202.87. Then once again, I kind of just left that. It came down here to the, you know, support. It hit the major support, so I said, well, the prices cannot go much lower. Went for prices up. That worked out good. Once we got above the Bollinger Band and above the moving average, the trend has switched down. We went for prices down. So that was very profitable trades in here with British pound and USD. British pound and Japanese yen. Okay, there was a couple trades in here. You know, some of these trades within here was the, once again, we got in, went down a bit, then came back up, we exited and whatever. So there was, you know, sometimes when the points, this is where most of my trades were done. Then over here, once again, we hit way above there, top of the resistance, and over here, markets start going downwards, but I was kind of skeptical. I didn't want to go for prices up or going long, and you can see it didn't cross the moving average line. So, you know, I was waiting if something happens over here. We crossed over here, but the Bollinger Band and the moving average, they kind of like linked together. I wasn't certain about that. If I'm not certain about something, I don't trade. But even though I got a signal right there for prices going up, all right, it would have been a good one. But it was a volatile market, and you know, with the UK report and it went up and came down very fast. So I'm glad I didn't touch that. Sometimes you just gotta follow your gut. Okay, but I did something else though. Okay, all right. Now we're gonna go Canadian dollar. I just had it up. Okay, the Canadian dollar I traded quite a bit. I think there was $1,000 a day. We had 2 days of over $1,000 trades. I think Tuesday was one, and I think Thursday was another one, or something like that. But like I said, we hit the new record 2 days in 1 week, well over $1,000 in trade. And you can see these trades we got in once again. Again, the resistance was way up there. The market, USD Canadian dollar, was kind of uptrending and got a little bit of on the channel, but it was I was looking at the moving average, and once it got up, got to the bottom, I waited. I got a little bit of a signal over here for prices going down. It reached the bottom of the resistance, took the trade, rode the trade till it got to the top, and went down. Okay, once it got to the moving average, I believe I exited that trade, and with a profit. Then prices went up, hit their new resistance, went down. We were kind of trading, a lot of different trades were in here, got back to the top, hit the resistance again, we took it down, exited somewhere over here closer to the center of the Bollinger Band, and hit the resistance again, was even higher. So it was like a higher trend, and a little bit of a resistance, got higher each time, so I went for prices down. But this was a little bit of a shocking trade, especially today, because what you see in here, what happened today, and like I say, the report from England came in about BitMEX, whatever you want to call it, and over here I got a signal for prices down, and it did. It went down, and it was hitting the bottom of the Bollinger Band, and I thought that was it. So I went for prices up. Not even about 10 minutes later, when the report came out, when there was a big news about it, and all of a sudden, look what happened. Whoop, the price went down. So we got stopped out with a loss of $501. It kind of hurt, but that's where sometimes I 500 is the limit, around 500, and we were trading Canadian dollar with $75,000 account. Actually, this is open trade right now. Okay, this account was traded with $100,000. Okay, this one, when we got on the bottom over here, because it reached the support. Okay, right at the very bottom, it might go down a bit, but I don't think it's going to go below this support, so we went for prices up. You can see we're in profit up and down, where this is open trade, minus $112.50, but this is the profit where I have my take profit, and the stop loss is way down here. So if we hit this take profit over here, okay, this is going to be like $1,400 to $1,600 profit or something like that. So hopefully that's going to happen Monday, but I know this market is going to retrace at least to the moving average to the center, but I'm speculating that it's going to hit, eventually it's going to hit the top of the Bollinger Band, but with USD and Canadian dollar, who knows? But I'm going to be close monitoring this trade. But like I say, my speculation, if we get over here, I'll be quite happy. Then over here, I'll just follow closely with the stop loss. But that is the current open trade that is left over the weekend. All right, so this is what is happening in here. Now that's Owenda broker. Okay, well, you see, this is Owenda broker. Now we're gonna go into FX Choice. This is, as you can see up there, it's our second broker. It's the hedge fund. And I'm going to be talking about today, after I present these trades, what is hedge fund, how is different from our OENDA standard account, standard trading account, and what can be done with hedging. And this is where a lot of trades, and you can see right now, USD, we have open trade, we have once again minus $98.78 because we have open trades here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can see, one is in profit, second one is more or less in another profit, higher losing trade than the highest, okay? And this is what the hedge fund hedging trade is all about. Basically, the market hit over here, and I said, okay, it's closer to the bottom of the Bollinger Band, it's got to rebound, it's got to retrace. No, it didn't. It came going up. I bought another one with different lots. You see the volume? That's lots. Just put it this way, volume 15, it's about $150 or something like that. These are smaller lots in here, so the 0.50, that's like half a thousand, $250, $250. So we're trading, hedging in lower amount of dollars traded. And so eventually the market went way down, and I says, okay, this is where it hit the major support, and about our last one. So you can see the market, went up and down, and this is where I'm going to show you how the hedging works. But I'm very sure we're going to get exactly what I showed you with OENDA, that take profit. I'm going to be doing the same thing right in here with placing with stop loss. Right now I don't have any take profit stop loss because I'm closing monitoring this, but if I had to be gone, I would put a stop loss in each one. Okay? This one, okay, this is Benjamin software, and it's something I'm going to be talking about today. Actually, I'm out of it, okay, and you're going to find out why. The software, SSL software, is not performing, is not doing. I even switched to higher risk, 50% now, and no trades being. There was a total of the robot produced 6 trades, which was 4 wins and 2 losses, and the maintenance fee, what it costs me on a monthly basis, doesn't even earn enough money to cover that. So, you cannot compare robots against human trading. I trade conservatively, sometimes very aggressively, so robots is a robot, and I'm not going to go forward with SSL trading, okay? So I'm just going to let you know. All right, so let's go take a look at all the trades, the profits. Okay, so you can see OENDA, what I showed you on the markets there, all the trades. We had with OENDA 15 total trades. This is a standard trading account. It's not a hedge fund. That there's a difference. OENDA is a standard trading account. You can see the profits in here. There was a few high profits, and we had a couple losses. This one was the last one today, what I showed you that, where it came into this one. That is open trade for over the weekend for Monday morning, so this is the one that I'm talking about. Okay, so that was the loss in there. Now let's go into our second FX choice. Okay, the second broker. This is where the SSL software Benjamin, and also I use FX choice and do my own trades. You can see all the trades in here. Okay, this is in reddish or pinkish. That trade is the last trade, and we have a lot of trades in here, okay? Lots. And so, like I say, within those trades, there was a couple of $1,000 trades when you add up all these together. This was another trade in here that we have lost $436.64. But like I say, these losses are just standard based on the amount of money that was traded in here. But I want to show you, okay, why the SSL software, Benjamin, I'm out, because I've tested it for almost well over going into third week, starting with 80% risk, 70, 60, 50, and it sucks, okay? All right. The ones you see in this yellow, that's Benjamin software. This trade was a losing trade, $41.23. This trade produced $30 profits. No big deal. They only use like, 0.30 or whatever. So another trade by Benjamin, a $3.99 loss. And last read, this was a profitable for $46.71, $4.25, $5.46. That was it. And I called the office. I'm not going to be paying the high maintenance fee. I just told them I'm not interested in that. I cannot get my money back, but it cost me $200. It's $200, $145 a month, plus a special hosting service from New York to have that software running on that, so it's almost $200 a month. So it did not. The rest of the trades that you see in here, those are mine trades. Some of these trades I've done personally. Some of these trades I just basically go into FX choice, and like over here I can play stop loss, whatever, and I can go out for the day with whatever I want to do. And many times I have done that. I came back and there's like $500-600 in the account. I go, whoa, that's nice, but that's the way it is. Automation is there to begin with. Is just I got to search the market, make sure I learn the market, study the markets a bit, know what's happening, and basically, and not basically, but most importantly, follow the trend. And you got to know how to read the charts, okay? And this is very, very important, because charts tell you lots, okay? These charts, they tell you quite a bit, okay? This is why I got these markings and stuff like that, because they tell me which way the market's going, what's happening. Then you take into consideration what's happening globally out there in politics and fundamentals of each country, some kind of reports of jobs or, whatever. There's many, many different things you taking into consideration why this market happens. Like this one over here, because the report came. I was aware of the report, and I thought the report, the UK wants to leave European Union, but it's being extended. But I thought, okay, when it came down a bit, it's going to start going up. But it didn't. It just dropped like crazy. Every time there's Bitrix, it's uncertain, the markets get volatile, and I got a signal. .63%. Total trades, when you summarize all of them, it's 102 trades that were done, okay? And plus, we have 5 open trades. Now, I'm going to show you something different. If you're hearing these noises, well, don't worry about it, because that's probably the software making that noise. Now I'm going to be talking about, okay, our second broker, FX Choice Forex Hedge Trading Account. Okay, trading same FX currency pair to earn with losing trades, or to minimize the potential loss. And this is the difference between hedge trading account and a standard trading account. With hedge accounts, you can do a lot more. In this example, I'm going to show you USD Canadian dollar. You can see these are the trades. These are sell, 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 sell. So you can see right now all these trades in here are losing trades. And we have British pound against USD. You know, well, $30.90, $8.55. But you can see what hedging is all about. I was following the trend, okay? The trend was kind of going up, but it reached its support, it reached the top of the Bollinger Band. So, you know, I thought, okay, this is the top. I bought the trade. I went for short for prices down. You can see the trade 54.72, okay? 54.72 for minus $44.37. The market went against me. Okay, if the market goes against me, well, if it keeps going up, it got a little higher. So it got a little higher. I bought again another one. See, I hedged. And you know, standard account, you cannot really stock up the trade on top of its trade. So I hedged and I bought a second position for prices down. And this one you can see 5501. Okay, 5501. You can see these units, 0.50. That's like, I'll round it up to roughly $500. Okay, and right now it was minus $25.73. The market still kept going up. It went above the major resistance, and it still went up. And I go, my goodness. So these are losing trades, right? But this top, this resistance, it's got to stop somewhere. So eventually it got up here, which went way above the USD Canadian resistance. If you go way back, you look across the chart, and I said, okay, so this has got to be the top. Now, so you can see the market starts going down. The prices start going down. See this red? See this first trade? Okay, 108. Where's the 108? Right at the bottom. So this top, very top trade is our strongest, the most profitable trades when the prices go down, because I am going for prices down. I'm selling that, right? So you can see this is mine. So this is the big profit. Now the second one is already on the profit, 44. Okay, you can see this is 855, and the third one over here, it almost reached. See, the market went over here, went back up. That's the way it is in trading. But the 5501, it's in minus. Next one, it's going to minus. So once this price gets down to here, and I always go, you know, somewhere around center of the Bollinger Band, then all these trades become profitable. Okay, and same thing with this one. We have GBP USD. I put it over here. It reached the top resistance, and I said, okay, the market's got to go down. Well, it didn't. It kept going back up. So I said, okay, this is a losing trade, and it went up. Now, if the price has got to stop somewhere. The new resistance got to be set somewhere, and it did stop over here. So I bought it. I mean, I went short for prices to go down. Now it starts going down. Okay, and eventually we made, I think in GB USD we had a $1,000 trade on Tuesday. It was around 1,100 bucks, and eventually, because the price went way down right to here. All right, so that's how you hedge trade on top of trade to to earn with losing trades, or to minimize the potential loss. Now, going further down, I'm going to explain that in greater detail. I aggressively hedging USA Canadian dollar, trading with $3,000 to $5,000 per FX pair. Now, please note, with our Oenda broker standard trading account, I trade USD Canadian dollar with $50,000 to $100,000 per FX pair. That's standard trading account. I will not do that with hedging, not at this time. But I don't think I will ever do that with hedging account, because in this case we have 7 trades in here. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7. What happened if this was a $50,000 account, and we, in this market, even though it reached the top resistance in here, you know, the support, the resistance, it's like the ceiling, it hit the highest price, so, you know, it's got to come down. But what happened if it didn't and went doubled again? You could lose that $50,000, okay? There's too many trades in here. So there's hedging. You got to use a strategy. I have my method, and to protect and not to use all the money, because if the market, something would happen, it does happen once in a while, nobody knows when the market just shoots up like it did with Canadian dollar, just dropped, then boom, you know, this would hurt us quite a bit. So you gotta, with hedging, it's a little bit different. And same in here. Okay, what happened in here? I followed the market up and down. Over here, the top resistance, right? Hit the top of the market and whatever. So I said, okay, it's coming down, right? And in here, went way up. It hit that resistance in here. So I bought my first trade in here for prices to go down. Well, it didn't go down. The price went down a bit, but came back up, and guess what? I bought another trade for prices down. Then a third one. The market kept going against me all the time. Over here, I was happy, and you know, we got into some profits in here, but all of a sudden the market just went back up and kept going and kept going. So same thing what you see in here. This top trade right here, that's the strongest one. This top trade will earn the most money, because the distance between that top and if it gets halfway to here or to the very first trade, that trade's going to earn the most. And that trade you see right over here, what is that, 772? 772, this is 0.5 in volume, that's like $5,000, and we have so far, because at this moment right there, it's only worth $74.75. Okay, there was another one, 5501. Okay, 5501, that was 93 and 44 cents. Okay, so that's this one right there. So you can see every time this price goes down, eventually we'll reach. What happened if it came down to here and these 2 trades never got filled? Eventually they will. But these first, this trade, second trade from the top, third one, and the fourth one, if they produce profit, you know, the other 3 trades, depends on the volume. You've got to figure out the volume or the trade size, lot size, and these trades will earn enough money to offset the losing trades. So you'll still come ahead, and this is what the hedging is all about. Okay, it takes a little math to do this, how to do this and whatever. I'm not going to go into greater detail, but you might get the picture, you know, because, you know, if all these trades end up at the bottom, well, you got a nice, probably another, you know, couple $1,000s in profit. So, but eventually that price is going to reach that. It's just, if it doesn't, the money that is tied up right now, these trades, we have what? In FX, we have 5 open trades. These are new trades, 4 open trades in here for Monday. Okay, see, this was another different. I traded US Canadian dollar quite a bit this week, but this was a major. What happened if something like that went against our trend in here? Okay, if we had $50,000, well, we would lose some of that $3,000, some of that $5,000, and you know, there's people losing the, you know, with that account, like hyper growth FX, which I'm testing. You know, they had a loss, I think, close to $30,000. Okay, I'm not that crazy to go against that, but even if something like happened, what here happened opposite. With hedge fund in here, it wouldn't hurt us that much. We still have account, and we still have our DailyNetPay the fund, okay, in case we lose. But still, you got to play the market safely, and that's how I trade. You know, I trade aggressively in here because 100% I'm sure the market's going to go down, and it's coming down. It's, you know, this trade was profitable, you know, but we have a new trade. This is where I went all the way for prices up. You know, this is something different in here. So that's hedging. Maybe I'm not explaining fully how all that works, but that's the way it is. You know, it's something like, you know, if you know network marketing, MLM, you stock up, you put yourself at the top, you bring your wife underneath, you bring your granddaughter underneath your wife, and so on. You're stocking up the odds. Well, hedging in here, it's very similar, because the top will almost always earn the most money if it's going in your direction of your trade. So, you know, but I wouldn't buy many trades over here in the center like that. I would buy it, look for the top or resistance or the support, and also check out which way the trend is going. Always remember, trend is your friend if you're trading. So, you know, so that was pretty exciting week, and what I want to tell you about more about, you know, there's a special update because DailyNetPay, we have great things happening, and people earning up to 150% return on their, you know, private trade shares. But like I say, it takes up to 300 days to get that return. So it's, you know, members are compounding and this and that. It works. Many have put, you know, $5,000 by many trade shares. There is maximum that we have, limits we have, and they're earning, you know, couple $100 every week get paid out, and some of them are getting 1 week paid out and compounding the rest. Whatever. There's different strategies that members use, but that's a long term. Not everybody's got a large amount of money, so once again, over, what was our earnings for this week? Okay, this is not it. This one, 5.63%. That is excellent, just in 1 week. Okay, but anyways, I'm going to be talking about what's happening. Okay, coming soon, new private trade fund, faster income, and, you know, if you join DailyNetPay, and you can copy this DailyNetPay update, or there's a video in here, special update that I'm talking about, because DailyNetPay private trade share, members want faster income with DailyNetPay private trade shares, okay? And I understand that totally, because you got bills to pay, you want a reliable income source to earn cash in the fastest way possible. Just like in the past, whatever members want, they ask, they got it, and I still continue with that. And I did produce the DNP autoresponder link, also known as capture page, with a video promoting the DNP, DailyNetPay private trade fund, and this is going to be private trade fund. And, you know, when you click on here, all right, this is the capture page. Most real and easiest passive income, private trade share, that's coming soon. So current DailyNetPay private trade share earn up to 5% daily, okay, up to 5% daily, or 150% return when mature in about 300 days. So, you know, 150% return when mature in about 300 days. That's where PTS private trade share. But the DNP private trade shares wants members to earn faster income. You know, people don't want to wait 300 days, okay? By providing the 150% return within 60 to 90 days. And if you click on this, you're going to see my video in here. Okay, there's also, I'm recording from my condo here in Florida, okay, but I'm explaining in a short video what this is all about, okay, but I strongly suggest, if you're not a member of DailyNetPay, you're watching this, you know, you want to become part of real trading, real income, dependable, reliable, and not this garbage of high-yield investment programs out there where they don't show you nothing. They just tell you you're going to get 10% and whatever. All right, so this is what it's all about. Another thing in here, I said in the past, there's some updates from the past. Okay, man, JK versus robot, find out who wins. I've also followed the SSL software, but also there's another one that I am following. It's a hyper growth FX, okay, and I'm also not going to be going with that. We're going to be doing our own private trade shares. I'm going to be doing that, you know, set the stop loss, take profit, do it automation this way, because it shows who is winning in here. All right, it can show us, like, you know, the robot for an entire week produced 6 trades. Even we got higher settings, 50%, which is a little risky. Produced 6 trades, winning 4, losing 2, which is not bad. But it has earned what? Okay, 41 minus 41. That was one trade, $30 in here. We had the robot, well, say had 45 bucks losing, $30 profit, $76, $80, $90. So we gained about $45 in a week. I don't think I can survive on that. Okay, so, and this is trading with like $5,000 account. Okay, that's what I put into it. So the SSL robot is out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we had a big trading week, 5.63%, two $1,000 trades within this week. The largest trade so far, record total trades 102, and we have also total record of open trades left over the weekend. Anyways, I wish everybody a safe, great, and blessed weekend. Thank you for watching, and if you're not a member of DailyNetPay, well, you should be if you want to earn extra income the real way. God bless.